Hi folks, and welcome back to the Travels of Red Rover. We are Sean and Corrine, travelers, adventurers, and photographers. This week we traveled to the Natural Arch in the Basin and Range National Monument. We hope you enjoy the video. Buckle up, get ready, let's go.
So Sean, how was the drive out to the Natural Arch in Range and Basin National Monument?
Well, the first thing I've got to say is the navigator's got to learn what the concept of a road is versus a donkey cart path, because we tried to drive up some donkey cart paths today, and we're a little too long and a little too big for donkey cart paths. So we got here, so that's a good thing. But the drive up was, to say challenging was an understatement, and we'll definitely show a little bit of the footage of it as we drive out later on. But yeah, now it's time to go look at Natural Arch.
The route we take back might not be as bad.
Yeah, we're hopefully we're going to take a better route back than we took out. Let's put it that way, because that was pretty harrowing getting out here on the road. Once we got to our campsite, it turns out that our challenges were not over. The walk from the campsite to the arch was over a series of boulders and cliffs and required a good deal of navigation. But we did find a path, and once we did, we enjoyed the rest of the afternoon photographing the arch.
Well, it's an hour before sunset, and there's some big storm-like clouds starting to form in the west. Looks like we might squeeze in a sunset because the sun's a little further to the north, but we had thought we would do some star photography. That's not looking so good for tonight. Well, I came up at sunset hoping that the inner portion of the arch behind me might be glowing as the sun went down. The angle looked good when we did our predictions this afternoon, but there's clouds on the horizon and they're dimming the light quite a bit, and there's only a little bit of scattered sunlight that's very weak off in the distance. So I'm not going to get the picture I hope for tonight.
While Corrine worked that side of the arch, I walked through it and started trying to work the other side. I was really hoping a sliver of light might break through the clouds and light up the arch.
Well, Sean, what's happening?
Well, tonight we got a great subject, which is the Natural Arch that's just off to my left here. Could have been a great shot tonight. However, just as we set up, a series of big black and gray clouds obscured the sun, so I'm not entirely sure we're going to have anything tonight. Even though the light turned out to be quite challenging, we worked hard to do the best we could with what we had, photographing the arch and some of the other features.
Good morning, folks. It's the next day. We didn't have a great sunset photography session here in the Range and Basin National Monument, but it looks like it's going to be a glorious morning.
It is absolutely beautiful. The big, deep, dark clouds cleared overnight, and the dawn broke to a much nicer morning. In fact, it was such a glorious morning that we got the Mavic Mini out and spent the morning doing some drone shots in and around the arch.
We're glad you came along with us for this little adventure in our new national monument in Nevada. And if you enjoyed our video, I hope you'll give us a thumbs up. If you'd like to follow along, hit the subscribe button. And when you want to know when the new videos are posted, hit the notification bell.
And as always, we love hearing from you. We just hit the 100 subscriber mark this week, and we are just wonderfully happy that folks have decided to come and watch us and subscribe and build a community around our photography and videography. So we really appreciate that. And as always, if any of you have any comments, thoughts, ideas, questions, please don't hesitate to put them in the comment section below. We love reading them and we respond to all of them.
Thanks again. Bye for now.
Bye for now. During our time in the Basin Range National Monument, spring had sprung and many of the wildflowers were blooming. Here is a selection of them for your enjoyment.